Kevin, not the happiest of trips today to Curzon Ashton. Some delays in the travel on the way here, and then a 3-0 defeat when the game finally began. Looking at that, I think it's evidence mistakes have cost us again, haven't they?
I'm afraid they have. Yeah, we looked fairly comfortable in the game. There wasn't a lot between the two sides, and as you say, we've made some real glaring errors there to allow Curzon the lead, and ultimately then to build on that in the first half and getting themselves in a real position of comfort. Half time couldn't come soon enough where you can regroup and get around the lads, and just got to keep encouraging them and try to find get them feeling in a better place. It's difficult with 3-0 at half time, clearly. But I thought they come out second half, and that there were periods there we passed the ball okay. Again, periods where all of a sudden we decide to do what we want to do as opposed to what's best for the team and the group, and those moments were evident again throughout the game, to be honest. But look, that's where we find ourselves, and say me giving them a hairdryer treatment is probably not the right thing for what is quite a fragile group at the moment.
I mean, that is the thing. I mean, given I thought on Tuesday night after the goal went in against Kidderminster off the back of Saturday, there seemed to be a real a buoyancy about the group, but that fell away again very quickly. And you've used the word fragile about it, and that's the position, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yes, it is, and lots of younger players in that group, and even some of the more senior ones. They're good lads, and there's no lack of endeavour out there. There's a lack of understanding again. It's quite an error-strewn first half, if I'm being honest, and you can't give moments an opportunity to good opposition and expect to come out with it again. And there's times in the first half we've passed the ball quite well, and in the second half, but at crucial moments we've made poor decisions or poor execution, and it's broken down too easily for us. But I think the lads are giving them pretty much all they've got. There's, as I say, loads of endeavour there, and which is great. But you need a little bit more at this level, and a bit more understanding, a bit more quality to complement that bit of endeavour. But look, we'll keep working at it. We've obviously been said we've got an extensive injury list of some really key players and senior players about the group. You look at obviously Jason out, Jordan Piggott going out now after having a great game on Tuesday, Matty Brown the captain out, Devan out, look, Liam out as well. They're all senior players that I've said for a long while now that if you miss one or two, fair enough, but to miss as many as that is difficult for any side to get over, and certainly a side that finds themselves in the position that we do.
And finding replacements in that situation, it's a little bit of a makeshift look to it today. And Jamie Allen at right back, and those kind of moves. It's not ideal, but you can only do. You just make the best of it until you can make some changes.
Yeah, the one thing you'd hoped today would, off the back of really solid performance, is to bring some continuity to it, and find that bit of togetherness and understanding, and build those relationships on the field. But again, losing two players to that group and having to start with a different formation and trying to fit people in and around it and make it effective is not ideal. But that's unfortunately the state of play at the moment, and lads have gone out there and, as I say, shown loads of endeavour. But like I say, lacking bits and pieces. And you have to give credit to Curzon. They recognise moments, and they are a strong, powerful outfit. Passed the ball well on there. They've got some good players about their group, and I can have no complaints. They were better than us today, and the stronger men and players in the group than we did overall. And fair play to them. They deserve that today, and we have to take it on the chin and look to go and do better next week.
Sure. A little better in the second half. Look, it's difficult to judge when you come out 3-0 down, because you don't have many other places to go other than you to say to put your shoulders back and show a bit of pride.
Yeah, that's it. And like you say, you'd say you take the clean sheet in the second half, but clearly from a mental perspective, Curzon at 3-0 are in a really comfortable place, and it's a nice place from which to be playing your football and bringing the good subs that they've got onto the field, and being able to make change rounds. And you know, it was a comfortable win for them in the end. We've continued to huff and puff and show that endeavour in certain moments, and fair play to that, you know, all the players out there. They've kept going in a difficult situation, and you know that is a positive out of it. But as I say, we need more than that if we're going to start to turn the corner and start to pick up results.
Okay, really grateful for your time, Kevin. Thank you. Cheers.